Hey, I've been thinking about something lately. How should we show our preference? I mean, in various situations, it can be challenging to express our preference without coming across as rude or disrespectful.
That is an interesting point, Joel.
Okay.
Showing our preference can be tricky, but I believe there are ways to do it respectfully. It's important to strike a balance between asserting our preference and considering the feelings and perspective of others.
Absolutely. One approach could be to express our preference with a positive tone. Instead of saying, I don't like this, we could say, I would prefer something else. By framing it positively, we are less likely to offend or hurt someone's feeling.
I completely agree. It's all about using polite and constructive language when expressing our preference. Adding a thank you or please can go a long way in showing respect and appreciation for the other person's efforts, even if we are requesting change.
Yes, manners are crucial in such a situation. It's also important to consider the timing and context. Choosing the right moment to express our preference can make a significant difference. For instance, if someone has put in a lot of effort into something, it might be better to wait for an appropriate time to discuss our preference rather than immediately voicing them.
That's a great point. Being mindful of the effort someone has put in shows that we value their work, even if it doesn't align with our preference. It's also important to remember that our preferences are subjective and others may have different tastes or opinions.
Exactly. Recognizing and respecting individual difference is crucial in showing our preference gracefully. It's essential to create an environment where everyone feels comfortable expressing their preference without fear or judgment or ridicule.
Absolutely. Active listening plays a significant role here. When someone shares their preference with us, we should make an effort to listen attentively and acknowledge their perspective. It's not about convincing others that our preferences are superior, but rather understanding and appreciating diversity.
Well said, it also worth noting that compromise can be a valuable approach when our preference clash with others. Instead of trying to impose our preference, finding common ground and seeking mutually agreeable solution can foster harmony and cooperation.
I couldn't agree more. Collaboration and finding win solutions are essential in maintaining healthy relationship. It's about finding a middle ground where everyone's preferences are considered, leading to a more inclusive and respectful environment.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. And let's not forget the importance of empathy. Putting ourselves in someone else's shoes allows us to understand their perspective and preference better. Empathy enables us to approach discussion about preference with kindness and understanding.
Very true. Empathy bridges the gap between different preferences and help us build stronger connection with others. It allows us to see beyond our own preference and appreciate the richness and diversity of opinions and experience.
Well, I think we've covered some essential aspect of showing our preference respectfully. by using positive language, being mindful of timing and context, respecting individual difference, practicing active listening, seeking compromise, and embracing empathy. We can navigate the situation with grace and understanding.
Absolutely, it's an ongoing learning process, but by incorporating this principle into our interaction, we can create a more harmonious and inclusive environment where everyone feels comfortable expressing their